Instrumentation is the art of measuring the value of some process plant parameter like temperature, pressure, level, flow, humidity, conductivity, to name a few, and give a signal which is in proportional to the measured quantity. Field instrumentation and control is used in many process plant and process industries like oil and gas sector, petrochemical plants, chemical plants, fertilizer plants, cement industries, aluminum and steel plants, power plants and bottling plants. In our field instrumentation and control lab, we conduct training programs on different proximity sensors, counters, ZSS controllers, temperature switches, sensors, transmitters and PID controllers, pressure switches, pressure transmitters, differential pressure transmitters. We also give training on calibration of temperature and pressure sensors, switches and transmitters. This is magnetic proximity sensor, this is inductive proximity sensor which can detect metal, this is ultrasonic proximity sensor, and this is retroreflective type of optical sensor. We have a setup of magnetic proximity sensors with double acting pneumatic cylinder which is basically used in the cement industry to control the opening and closing of hopper gates. This is the open status of gate. The feedback of open status is coming from this magnetic proximity sensor. Now the gate is closed and the feedback of closed position is coming from this magnetic proximity sensor. We have another kit having counter or totalizer unit which is used to count finished product in bottling plants, food processing plants, cement plants, to count bags, bottles and different cartons. This is counter unit in which we can give input from rotary encoder, limit switch or this type of optical proximity sensor. This is a push button for resetting of the counter. We can reset the counter through remote terminal or from the keypad. This is an optical sensor which is placed to count the finished product. This is our finished product. This is a counter which will count the number of products. We have another setup of temperature controller which is a single loop temperature controlling, consists of on-off controller, resistance temperature detector RTD, a lamp for heating. Also we have temperature transmitter for RTD having a temperature range of 0 to 150 degrees Celsius and output 4 to 20 milliampere current, and this current we are observing in this digital multimeter which is in series. In this setup the RTD is measuring the temperature of bulb. This RTD is duplex RTD. One output is coming to this on-off controller and another one is coming to this transmitter, temperature transmitter. You can see the current output, and here we have given the set point of 50 degrees Celsius. So now reaching at 50 degrees Celsius the heating unit is cut off. We have another kit of pressure switch, pneumatic pressure hand pump and a pressure calibrator. The pressure switch is used with air compressors for unloading and loading of air receiver unit and also for giving feedback of line pressures. You can see a scale here which is in kg per centimeter square and also in bars. You can give a set point from this knob. Now we have given a set point of around 1.7 or 1.8 kg per centimeter square. This is a pneumatic pump or vacuum pump consisting of a fine adjustment valve, a relief valve and a quick fitting to connect this pressure calibrator. This is a pressure calibrator having a function of self-calibrating, and we can change unit as per our requirement. This is a pressure calibrator consisting of self-zeroing function for self calibration. It has a menu by which we can change some parameters for configuration, and we have a facility of changing the units as per the requirement. We have given a set point of around 1.9 kg for a particular given pressure line, and now I am going to give pressure through this pressure calibrator. The pressure is going to this pressure switch and simultaneously to the pressure calibrator. At 1.9 or above pressure, this switch will on and give output. You can see that this is a Emerson's Rosemount differential pressure transmitter, which is used to measure the differential pressure. You can see here it consists of high pressure line and low pressure line to create difference in pressure. This type of pressure transmitter basically used for level gauging or hydrostatic level gauging, and also for flow measurement via orifice plate. Here we have a setup of level measurement consisting of ultrasonic level transmitter, which is a 2-wire transmitter with loop power indicator. This type of ultrasonic level transmitter is used for both liquid and solids level measurement in different kind of industries like oil and gas, petrochemicals, also in cement industries. We can move this level transmitter by this way. We can go down for higher levels. We can move up like this for lower levels. We have configured this transmitter for solids. By moving up and down, the level is going to change. You can see the level is increasing or decreasing with the movement. We have a setup of force Marshall integrated instrumentation plant consisting of magnetic flow meter, this globe control valve with I to P converter, DOL starter, pump, and a PID controller. This type of integrated instrumentation plant is used to measure and control the flow rate of various fluids in many industries like oil and gas sector, power plants, petrochemical industries, fertilizer plants, and bottling plants. We are going to measure the flow rate of water which is stored in this tank. Now the water is flowing through this pipe. This flow meter, which is an electromagnetic flow meter, is specially made for measuring the flow rate of conductive fluids as water. It is measuring the flow rate of water and giving the signal to this PID controller. This PID controller basically controls the flow rate. Here we have assigned a desired value, a desired set point of flow rate, and the error signal which is generated by this PID controller in terms of current signal, that is a 4 to 20 milliampere current, is going to this I to P converter. This I to P converter converts the current signal into pressure, which is applying here. This is a reverse acting actuator connected with the globe control valve, and the valve is now going to open to maintain our desired set point.